Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet again another video. So, for today's video, I'm going to be making an audio. And the reason for that is because, well, I haven't made one in a very long time. The last time I made one of these audios was 3 months ago. And then before that was 5. And then before that one was 6. And then so forth. Before that one actually was 8 months ago. So I just haven't made one in a good bit. And so I decided, you know what, it's probably time, I should probably make another one. And also I figured that if I make an audio, I can at least explain what I've been up to recently. Because I haven't posted in 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks, and then 1 month ago. So, yeah, I'm kind of like gone right now. It's not for any like big reason or anything like that, which is why I'm making this. So that I can kind of just talk about that and, you know, things that are going on right now. So, yeah, that's what this video is going to be. And so let me just start off by saying, sorry, my apologies that I have not posted in 2 weeks now. It's not very normal with me. I try to post once every single week, which, you know, sometimes that gets a little bit tiring, especially whenever I have no ideas of what I want to do or make. So, yeah, my bad. I'm a little bit burnt out. I will admit I am burnt out right now. I don't have anything in my head going on, or at least I don't have anything in my head that I want to make into a video, at least in that context. I haven't made an audio in a long time. I forget how to like go on with these. Well, I guess I can just start off by telling you what I've been doing recently, my own personal time in life and stuff like that. Well, I've been going to school because I have to, sadly. But I will say though, I'm going to be graduating really shortly. Today, as of this recording, it is May 11th. Okay, I graduate June 2nd, and technically speaking, I air quote graduate a week before June 2nd, because the whole entire week I'm like practicing for the like the graduation ceremony, like, you know, practicing where we're all gonna sit, walking up, shaking the hand, and, you know, stuff like that, where to walk to afterwards. You know, you get the gist. So, like, I'll still be at school for the next, like, the week beforehand, but I won't be doing anything important. I mean, no one will. There's not gonna be any work assigned to you the last, like, 3 weeks because grades are already in. But you get the point, though. So, yeah, school is gonna be ending really, really, really shortly, which I am so happy for. I don't really like people at school, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I will admit though, okay, over the last maybe I'll say like the last like 3 months, I'd say, some people from school, I guess, have discovered me. So I'm gonna say this for them and for the rest of you who don't know me, at least on a personal basis or anything like that. I'm gonna just say for both groups of you kind of people, I don't like people at school. I am not a people person whatsoever. Matter of fact, I hate people. I'm really extremely introverted. I don't talk to people unless they walk up and talk to me first. Like, I'm that kind of person. Like, I will not walk up and talk to you first. That just is not going to happen. Unless you're one of my only 2 best friends, then yeah, I'm going to walk up to you. Everyone else, no. I'm too scared to talk to you and you frighten me. That's just how I am. I do not like people at all. So, yeah, that's the situation. But yeah, so school is graduating, and school is ending soon, and I'm very happy for that. And so I'm just waiting for school to be over and, you know, summer to kick in. Now, I don't like summer, which, yeah, I know you're probably shocked. Most people are, but I don't like summer. Now, yes, I have always enjoyed summer because school's over, but this is my last year. So summer to me is no longer like, oh, I get 3 months off. No, I'm off forever. No more school. So summer is useless to me now. and I hate the heat. I mean, I don't know if you can tell from almost every video I'm in, I'm in, yeah, that's my channel, I post here. Every video I've made, I'm always wearing some like thick hoodie or like long shirt or just anything heavy and warm looking for the most part. And you don't really catch me wearing t-shirts ever. And if I do, it's like this long sleeve, and it's a weird point to make, but the point is I don't own t-shirts or shorts. Like, I purposely don't buy those at all. Every time I go shopping, I always look for like heavy, thick winter clothes. I hate summer. I genuinely hate the heat. And during summer vacation, I just don't go outside. Now, whenever it's wintertime, I'm outside. Which is also why I do enjoy winter, because people aren't outside, and I don't like people. So that's perfect. So I can go outside, play around, have fun, walk around, and guess what? There'll be nobody out there. No one but me. And so, yeah. But I just don't like summer because, one, like I said, I hate the heat. I'm not trying to diss, any summer enjoyers or anything like that, but how do you like going outside and sweating in the 105-degree heat with bugs and gnats and wasps and bees flying around you? That does not sound fun. That's basically the only reason summer even exists, is just no school and for it to be hot. At least to me, in my sense. So I just hate summer. I hate the heat. I don't like the bugs. I don't like whenever I look outside and there's like grass and leaves growing every other day. Which I know that sounds kind of depressing, but it's not. I feel happiness and enjoyment whenever I see the snow on the ground and all the leaves falling off. So yeah, I'm a summer hater. I hate summer. It's unbearable. But I am excited for summer only because of the fact of no more school, finally. Thank God. I'm sick and tired of that place. I'm sure most of us are. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. And after I graduate, you know damn well I ain't talking to nobody from school ever again. Never. I don't have to. I literally don't have to. And that's kind of the only reason why I even have Snapchat on my phone. Because if I delete it, there's always a few people at school who are like, bro, you deleted it. What the heck, man? Like, I like watching your stories, blah, 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 and whatever. Or, if I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, then it's like, I have to now, you know what I mean? If some classmates text me like, hey, can we, like, sit by each other in class, and I'm like, oh, now I have to, because I literally will see you the next day. Or on my Instagram stories, I usually, I don't do it much, okay, I will say that. Whenever I go on Instagram, you don't understand, I want to so badly post on my story a link to like a video I've recently posted or a song I've made that I feel really proud of. But I don't do that. I never do. I've only done it like twice. And the reason why I don't post my video updates or song updates on my story is because simply I know my classmates look at my story. And knowing that they're looking at my story, seeing what I'm posting about in the first place, I know they probably find that weird and cringe, and I don't want them to look at me the next day at school like, oh, there he is, he's weird, you know what I mean? And so I just don't post about it. So whenever summer rolls around and I graduate, and I literally don't have to see my classmates the next following day whenever I post a song or a video I've made, I won't feel weird about it because I don't see them no more. I know I'm kind of on a rant right now, and whenever I make these audios, I kind of forget I'm recording in the first place. But yeah, this is truly who I am as a person. I cannot wait for school to be over so I can just be like, guys, video, guys, song, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, over the past few months, I've garnered the, how do I even word that? I've gained the attention from some of my schoolmates, I guess I can say. And so I'm sure, they would probably appreciate me posting it up, be like, hey guys, look at this, And so I just want to do that, but it's the fact that I know not all my classmates that look at my story follow me for the fact that I do videos. Obviously, there's people who follow me just because they just know me as a person. That's that. So, yeah, after I graduate, I'm going like full-on professional mode on Instagram because I don't use Instagram to text friends. I honestly don't. I have it for my only 2 friends I have. The one I've known since kindergarten day 1, I text him, not all the time, I'm gonna be honest. Like, me and him are obviously bestest friends, but we just don't text every day or hang out every single day. So we just don't hang really at all. But we're still best friends, absolutely. And then my one other friend, I've known him since like middle school. I just never actually genuinely talked to him until like 2 years ago during 2020. And him, we just send memes to each other. So other than that, I don't use it for communications. So whenever summer rolls around, I'll go in like full on professional mode, which I'm very excited for. I am very excited because I am taking this YouTube thing very seriously, as you know, it's a hobby and it's definitely something I would love to pursue, and I have drive and motivation I want to pursue. So I do want to do this. I do want it to work out, and I'm trying to, I'm trying. I'm putting in my efforts and at the most I can. But yeah, so that's basically my rant for school. At least I can't wait for it to be over. I'm sick and tired of that place. I'm physically and mentally and emotionally tired after a day's worth of school. Waking up at like 7 a.m., going to school until 3 p.m. and leaving. It's not good. It's terrible. Then having to interact with people or just in general be around people that I just do not like at all. Like, I have a few classes with dudes in it who are just annoying as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they are, oh my god. There are certain people who just need to just take a day and just don't say anything whatsoever. Just be quiet. It's really unbearable. Actually, I saw this meme a while back, and the meme was like other people, like extroverted people, you know. And it was like, bro, you're so quiet. You should like talk more often. And it's like the introvert person is like thinking like, wow, maybe like we should like have like the world switch over, like have an opposite day. So the introverts are like, wow, you talk so much. You should like stop talking. And I agree with that, honestly. Like, I don't know, certain people in school are just too loud. They talk too much. Like, I'll be sitting in like the opposite side of a class, you know what I mean? Like the far back corner. Someone in like the far left top corner from the room, I can hear them. They're talking that loud. And then some of the conversations that I will listen to are just like just stop talking. That's what I'm saying. Just stop talking. Or either I just want to graduate so again I don't have to keep Snapchat, because I won't have people the next day in person telling me, download Snapchat, download it now, grah. So if I'm out of school, they can't tell me that, obviously. And why am I mentioning Snapchat for? Well, one, I'm just not a fan of Snapchat, to be honest. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it works, like the purpose of it. It's just not for me. I'm more of an Instagram person than a Snapchat user, I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, so listen to this, right? Okay. I'll see one of my classmates post on Snapchat. And again, remember, I'm a senior. I'm graduating. So me and my classmates are like all 18. We're all legal adults, all right? So we've all gone through the changes of middle school and like the beginning of high school, like a freshman year, you know what I mean? So every single one of us should be able to make a good, conscious decision using our own brain without any help and support, you know? We should be able to make good decisions on our own. We can do that. Like biologically in our brains, we can do that now, right? Well, that's not true. My classmates who are 18, some of them are like 19 because they you know, like they'll start later or whatever, earlier, or I don't know, I don't really care. Anyway, so my classmates who are around 18 to 19, right? They will act like children on Snapchat. I'm not even making this up. Here, for example, I'll give you an example of what I see a lot. I'll see some girl in my grade or whatever, right? I'll see some girl in my school, my grade, again, 18. Legal adult. She's an adult. She can make good decisions. She'll post on her Snapchat story some drama going on, which, again, why are you having drama at 18? You're too old for that. Come on. Anyway, so, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. You can probably hear me moving in the audio, maybe, but I'm just adjusting a lot. I'm in bed right now, just sitting up and whatever. Back to what I was saying, though. So, some girl of mine in my grade will post on her Snapchat story about some drama going on between her and somebody else. And then my classmate will be like, you guys are so childish, man. Like, grow up. Like, we're all 18, get a life, you know, just like dissing whoever this other person is for acting childish, you know. And then they're like, oh, just drop the act, blah, 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 blah. As if you're not exactly like that person you're talking about. Excuse me. You are sitting here dissing whoever it is about them being childish. They won't drop the drama. They won't stop acting like a kid. They're being annoying, blah, 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 posting about it too. But then, aren't you also too not dropping it because you're talking about it on social media, even though none of us care about what's going on? And aren't you also acting childish because you're complaining to them again on social media? Like, you're the exact same person that you're talking about right now. You are no better. So I just want to leave school so I don't have to see my idiot classmates. Again, they're not all stupid, but it's just certain people who are doing these certain things. It's so cringe. It's so bad. It's terrible. So yeah, it's just, ugh. It's so cringe. You don't understand. I will go to school and then come home and then tell my older brother about, like, bruh, listen to this. He's like, yeah, what's going on? And then I'll tell him that. He's like, that's so cringe. I grew up, I'm like, yeah, I know, right? It's oh my god. And again, to anyone who doesn't know me personally, this is all like new stuff to you, but if you saw the half of what I see on my Snapchat stories with my classmates, you would think it's so intensely cringe. Like, you would physically take a screenshot with your body from how cringe it is. I'm not even joking. It's bad. It is that bad. And also, there's a few other reasons why I hate school. That usually if I was talking to somebody, I'd be like, oh, it doesn't matter. And then they'll tell me to talk about it. And, okay, I'm not trying to sound narcissistic or anything, but my whole life, okay, this is completely unrelated, kind of, in a way, but I've been told by people that my voice is relatively pretty calming. Relatively. That's why I even made these audios in the first place. Because I've been told that so many times. I was like, you know what, let me just take advantage of that then. And so I'm going to just assume, I mean, if you're listening to this and you're already this far in the audio, which we're at almost 20 minutes, kind of, you probably enjoy listening to me as well. And so, instead of me saying never mind, I will tell you, for you to listen to. If I can remember what I was going to say, I just completely forgot. Goodness. How can I forget? Oh my, I feel stupid now. How did I forget? How is this possible? Oh no. I have to figure this out. Oh yeah, no, not me being narcissistic. I'm trying to remember right now. Oh, right, yeah, okay. I just now remember finally. Thank goodness. So, as I was saying, there's a few other reasons why I don't like school. They're really small reasons. They're not like big reasons or anything, but there's still enough reason for me to not like going there. Now, I will admit, I'm not gonna say, oh, I hate this class and blah 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 blah. This works too hard. Blah blah blah. No, I never really hated school for like the class, like math and English and science. And no, yeah, I do hate the classes, but I don't hate school enough for the reason of, oh, I hate it. You know, like some people hate going to school genuinely just because of the classes, and they think they just don't matter. Like, now math we're learning doesn't matter. We won't use it. Blah 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 blah. Like, I do semi agree with you, but again, I don't hate the class enough to be like, okay, I hate going there. I hate going to school for that exact reason. I have different reasons as to why I hate going to school, and they're just more interpersonal reasons. So, for an example, I don't like going to school because I feel like everyone's looking at me, which I told my psychology teacher this on a day that it's just me and him, because there's prom going on, and I'm not going to prom. I don't care. So it's just me and him at that day after school. He's like, you know, just talking to me about his life, told him about mine. And I told him this. I was like, he's like, oh, you're not going to prom today? I was like, no, that's not for me. People scare me. I feel like everyone's looking at me. He's like, well, that doesn't seem right. He's like, you seem so like outgoing, because we did a presentation, and I have public speaking class as well. So I'm always in front of my classmates all the time talking. And I'm not scared of that. I have no problem doing that whatsoever. Because in my speeches, I like to put little jokes in them and like say something really out of pocket so they laugh. So that I know that people are looking at me, but they're looking at me and enjoying my presence. They're laughing. You know what I mean? I'm saying something funny. And so my teacher was like, you don't seem like you'd be scared of people. I'm like, oh, dude, I promise you I am. I'm terrified. So I told him my problem. I told him that I'm aware of it. I know no one is, but I feel like everyone in any public space for that matter is just staring at me. Like the moment I walk in the hallway, I feel like the whole entire hallway, everyone is like like a auto aim of the gun just looking at me. Everyone's just watching me move. That's what I feel like. Again, I'm aware no one is looking, no one cares, but it's the feeling. And I told him, because he's like, that's stupid, it's not true. I was like, yeah, I know. And the way I described this to him is I told him this. I said, that feeling whenever you're walking in your house at night and you feel like there's like something watching you, but obviously there's nothing watching you. I was like, that's what it is. I'm aware there's no one looking at me, but I feel like people are. I don't like that. And he told me there's a thing called the spotlight effect. Oh my god, I can't talk right now. The spotlight effect. And it's basically, I forget the reason why it even exists. A lot of people suffer from it. I don't know. But it's like some type of like... someone... I'm looking at something on Snapchat right now. I'm sorry. Someone just added somebody to a group chat I'm in right now. I just got added to like another group chat, I guess. Do you guys remember the those NPC videos I made like a month ago? The vlog number 2, vlog number 1, public NPC interaction. Those people, I talked to them on a group chat and Snapchat and stuff like that, and they're just adding me to this random group chat on Snapchat right now. What the world? Who's all here? I'm sorry that I'm going quiet right now. Seeing what's going on. This is strange. There's a lot of people in here. Who are these people? I don't know these people at all. I'm not going to read off the names of the people and stuff like that for their own privacy's sake, but I don't know these people. I'm like reading these names. I've never seen these people before. Who are these people? Who are these people? I don't know these people. Although I will say, some of these people do sound very familiar. I will say that much. Some guy is just spamming numbers over and over and over and over again. It's just a bunch of 5s and then 1, 2, 3, 4. He just keeps... It's just paragraphs. Nothing new. It's... What? I'm so confused. I'm sorry again. I'm just really confused right now. That's all. Oh, they said they didn't mean to add me. I can leave. Okay, I just left. Okay. That was strange. Anyway, back to what I was saying though. So yeah, school. I just feel like everyone looks at me, and I don't really like that. And so, to make myself feel better, I still wear a mask at school, which only me and like one other person still wear them. So that makes me feel a little bit better that I'm not the only one. But yeah, so I feel better whenever I do wear my mask. And some people will really look at me and be like, "Oh, F slur, you still wear a mask?" I know that sounds shocking to you. Yeah, my school is also full of a lot of homophobic people. So if you do literally anything that's not what other normal, air quote, normal people do, they call you like the F slur for gay people. You know what I'm saying, right? And I won't even be doing anything. I'll be walking in the hallway, and someone will walk beside me. They're like, "Bro, you still wear a mask?" I'm like, "Yeah, is there a problem with that?" He's like, "That's so," and then like he'll like say like that's gay or whatever, and be like, "You don't have to wear your mask anymore," and then just call me the F slur, just out of the complete blue. And I'm not offended by that. I'm just like, in my head, I'm like laughing. I'm like, "Bro, this guy is weird. What? Huh?" Like, this guy's just in complete shock and awe. Like, you said that to me? No way. No. Oh my god, it's insane. And I'm not even joking. If you look up my school, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm just saying, like, this is literally the facts. If you were to look up my school, maybe after I graduate, I'll tell you what school I go to, because it won't affect me no more. But if you look up my school onto Google Maps right now, literally it has like 2 stars. And all the reviews are about how homophobic and racist my school is, because it is. So for an example, I'll tell you how undiverse my school is. Well, first off, let me just say, I know not every school in the world is the same. So I'm going to say this. My school I go to, right, it's middle and high school connected into one building. So my school is relatively pretty massive. It's huge. It's from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I only move 2 buildings. I have kindergarten up to 5th, and I move up to 6th, and I stay there. I know some schools have like 3 buildings for elementary, middle, and high. Mine's not like that. There's only 2. So my school's pretty big. So in the entire building, from 6th grade all the way up into 12th, the last one, right? I'm not even joking. I looked at my school just yesterday and looked up like the statistics of the building, and like apparently you can also look up like the diversity of the school. You can look up the age group of people, the teacher to student ratio. I didn't know you could even do that, but you can. I didn't know that at all. That's new. But I knew the number, but I can give you a more exact reference. My school has, not even joking, 4 people who, how do I word this? African American, right? African American, black, you know, I mean, that's not racist. It's true. You know, black people, there's 4 of them. Asian people, there's like 2. The whole rest of the circle, white people. My school is in the middle of literally bumfuck nowhere, full of white people. And all these white people are like country white people. And we're talking like yee. Like half the white people there say the N-word most likely. Like I'm not even making this up either. So yeah, you can get the gist. My school is not a good place to be. Unless you are a straight white male or straight white woman. If you're anything else but that, you will be probably insulted. You won't be physically attacked. No one ever has been attacked for any reason because of that, but just you will be yelled at and called slurs. Okay, that's just how it is. And look at me for example. I just wear a mask and I still get called slurs. So literally, unless you are exactly a country white person, you are going to be insulted one way or another. That's just how it is. And I believe it was back in 2015 and 16, a little bit of 17. There were fake bomb threats called in. There were fake school shooter threats called in, fights called in. And get this, ready? You ready? Listen to this. I'm not making this up. This is true. This happened. I was in 7th grade when this happened too. My school got called in, right, for a fake lynch list, which if you don't know what the word lynch means, it means to hang somebody. Okay, that's what that means. And someone went in the bathroom. This part's true, but like no one actually got hung, obviously. It was fake. But like the actual, like just listen, okay, real quick. So, some dude, I guess, in the bathroom had like brought in like a pencil or like scissors into the bathroom or something like that. And on the bathroom door, they carved in like literally like the word lynch list with like a line over it, and then just put in a bunch of people's names, people who are going to be hanged. That's what happened. And then so someone else walked in and was like, hey, whoa, that's crazy. I should probably like, say something about that. And then boom, we had to leave school early because someone's getting hanged. So yeah, my school does not have a good past either. Matter of fact, whenever I was in, I believe, 5th grade, so I was not there yet. My brother was, though. He saw it happen. In 2015, again, I was in 5th grade, so I didn't see it, but I heard it. There were a bunch of dudes who made up this thing called Anti-Gay Day, which you can imagine what that is. A bunch of dudes, and I don't know what grade they were in, but just a group of guys in their country, like boots, blue jeans, and a hat and dip, those kind of people, right? They made up a thing with their other fellow classmates who agreed with them to make a thing called Anti-Gay Day. You would come to school on a certain day, and you would wear like a plaid button-up shirt, you know, like some country that you would wear. If by wearing that shirt, you were basically saying you support like insulting gay people or anyone for that matter of fact. And so a bunch of people came to school that day wearing plaid, and then just like anyone who's in the hallway who's gay, like has colored hair or anything like that, you just hurl slurs at them. And you can imagine that got turned down pretty quickly. And so yeah, that also had happened as well. My school also seems to have like a money spending problem. They don't buy things that matter. For an example, I believe it was 2018 now, so it's been a bit. They spent get this. I'm not making this up. All this stuff I'm saying right now, completely true. I wish it wasn't. It is. My school, right? Instead of spending their money to like get like better school food, make the service better, upgrade the buses because obviously school buses are not that good, they spend $1 million to repaint the football field turf. It used to be like this gross yellow color. Now it's like gray and white and like dark blue. They spent $1 million to repaint the field. They had to, I'm not even joking, they removed like different language classes and like certain band groups just to afford the repainting of the field. So like my school used to offer like French, a little bit of Russian, and still Spanish. So they got rid of French, they got rid of Russian, or whatever it was. They still had Spanish classes, but those are also quickly going away. And like I said, like certain like band groups for like football, like people playing instruments and whatnot. Certain groups of those people also got turned down just to be able to afford repainting a football field, even though that literally contributes to absolutely nothing. So, yeah. And there's also another thing that's been happening recently as well, which both sides are kind of in the wrong for this. So, again, I'll tell you the story in the lore as well. So there's a bunch of women in my grade who are, it hasn't been happening recently at all, really, but like in the beginning of this year, it was really bad. So a bunch of women were complaining on social media and to the school that like the local police chief who like walked around our hallways to protect us from like a school shooter or whatever, right? Apparently him and like the school like vice principal or whoever he is, I don't really care. Anyway, so these people, right? They'll, from what I heard from, I don't know how true it is exactly, but I just heard a lot of people complain about it, like a lot of girls, like tons of them. So it must be true. But apparently the principal and whoever and the chief and everything have been just walking into the girls' bathroom, like straight up walking inside of it, because the girls were vaping in the bathroom. So instead of just having a woman teacher walk in or anything like that, or like just from the outside yell their names, they walk in to the woman's bathroom and say, hey, you have to leave. Now here's what I'm saying, you shouldn't even be in the bathroom in the first place vaping. Walk in, do what you need to do, leave. Like, just wait until you go home. So first off, these people are definitely addicted to vape. They cannot wait 2 minutes. So they're in the wrong for vaping. But definitely it is way worse for an old man, that's a police chief or the vice principal, to just walk into their girl's bathroom. That, I would agree, is way worse than just vaping in the bathroom. That is way worse, absolutely. That is your privacy. And again, they could just get a woman teacher, but no, they just don't. Again, this is all from, I heard from it. I don't know how true it is, but it must be true. So I'm assuming it is. So there's also that as well. So that's not a good look either. Yeah, it's just, my school is not, it's not the best place to be, It's okay, it's alright, it's whatever. But it's not, it's not like in any shape or form good or amazing. As much as my school tries to make it sound and look good, it's not. It's really not that good. Mainly because of it's mainly because of the people in it that makes it terrible. If my school wasn't full of like country hicks, I'm sure it'd be great. But no, it's not great, really at all. The only good people there are like the teachers, because the teachers in my school are relatively pretty nice, good people. So like for the most part, I just talk to them, honestly. I talk to them more because I know they're not terrible people and they're not really annoying in any shape or form. And I like hearing about their lives because it's always so interesting to hear what they like what their lives were like whenever they were like younger. Like I had this history teacher who he always says his life is so boring, and then he'll tell us some crazy extravagant story from his life. Like he'll talk about how him and his buddies in college like got robbed on like the bridge in our city or whatever, or how like someone like I forget everything he said, but he'll just tell us some crazy story about him in college. Like bro, your life is so interesting, I want to hear more. You know, I don't know. I like the teachers. They're cool. They're usually nice. There's like 2 people I don't like there. Other than that, they're all amazing people. So, the teachers are the only thing that keep me going, if I'm going to be honest. Everything else there, no. Just no. But moving away from the school topic now, because I've been on that for a little bit, and I think I explained most of everything. Okay. We're going to talk about after school, because a lot of people seem to enjoy asking that question. Even though being asked what you're going to do after school is definitely a very annoying question, it's still something that I have to deal with. I'm like, okay, here's my blatantly not true or real answer. Like, someone will ask me, what are you doing after school? I'll be like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. I want to land on the moon. I want to discover a new planet, a new galaxy. You know, just something out of proportionate, because stop asking me that question. I don't care. That question is so annoying. It's aggravating. So I'll just make up some stupid response, like, I want to cure every disease known to man. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. But I will tell you guys, though, because you guys aren't annoying, at least from, well, okay, I don't know that. I don't know you guys, but, I mean, you watch me, you watch my videos, the average range viewer is usually pretty cool. So, I mean, most of you are pretty cool, I'd say. So I will tell you. So, a lot of people seem to disagree with me on this, which, whatever, I don't really care about other people's opinions at all. It's my opinion, oh well, tough luck, suck it up. But, here's my view and my logic on this, right? After you graduate from high school, if you don't want to, I feel like you should completely, with no judgment whatsoever, do nothing. Like, you don't no work, don't college. You don't have to do anything. Do nothing for 2 years. If you want to, of course. If you want to, you can. I think that should be completely okay. Because, here's my reason, right? You did 13 years of school, right? By the time you were out of school, school is all your life was, right? Your whole life was taken up by school. From the moment you turn 5, you go right to school. So most of your life you lived was going to school, getting that education that you're forced to have. And so after a stressful, depressing, mood-destroying and putting down, upsetting 13 years of education, I feel like you should be able to just relax for 2 years. Just do nothing. You know, quit working finally. Just do what you want that makes you happy for 2 years. Just whatever, doesn't matter. And then by the 3rd year, then you should start getting back up and doing things again. And of course, that you should be doing things that you want to do. Of course, I'm not saying, go work a boring 9 to 5. No, you should still do things you enjoy. But I'm saying, like, whenever you hit like the 3rd year or whatever, then look for a job that you want. Of course, obviously. So, the moment I graduate, I'm gonna just chill, do what I want, which is I want to put more time and energy that I now have into making YouTube videos, because this is deep down what I want to do for a living, so hopefully I can make it happen. And so I'm hoping during the next 2 years I can just grind this out and get a lot of new people who, enjoy watching me. And if they do, then that's cool. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 years. And if it, obviously, hopefully someday I can make money off of this and make it a career. Now, of course, I am aware, I do know that, you won't make a lot of huge dollars, like the first few thousand people who like you and whatnot, Like, you only really start making, like, bigger dollars whenever you're at, like, I'd say, like, 10K. I'll say, like, 10K is enough to get you by. And then everything above that is more, and you can definitely survive off of that. So, like, 9K and below is definitely not, like, you can buy stuff massively. Unless you save it, which I will save the money. I don't buy anything, really. I'm a big saver. I'm very frugal with my money. So, if it, it's not going to be paying a whole lot. So if I have to, I'll do something on the side as a gig as well. Because I don't mind that. It's cool. Whatever. So yeah, that's my plan. But again, the side job would be like in the 3rd year. So first 2 years, I'm going to just do this and all I want. It doesn't matter. That's my plan. Because college, I'm not doing college. There's nothing there that I want to pursue. Any job that's in college is nothing that I like. I don't want to be a doctor or a dentist. I don't want to be an accountant or a lawyer. I don't want to be a fucking, like a metal wielder. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to. And like, certain people that I know me like, well, you do video editing, so do something with that. I'm like, no, I'm not working for a team. That's the other thing. I like working by myself. No video editing thing out there is really by yourself, unless you're being an editor for somebody else. But I don't want to be only an editor. That's why I want to do YouTube, because it's so perfect. I can work at my own time. I can do everything on my own, because I like doing it my way. It's just, I want to do this. It's perfect for me. So I'm going to hope to God that I can make this work. If it doesn't, well, then tough luck, I guess. But again, that's all in the future, and I'm somebody who I firmly preach and believe in the live in the now. I'm not going to think ahead in the future, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So even people who are going to college, I'm like, you don't have to think that hard about it. Like, yeah, you can, put money into it and go to college, but you can't 100% absolutely guarantee, confirm whatever you're doing right now, you'll continue doing the next few years. Maybe you'll drop out or change it because you hate it, or maybe you can afford no more or something goes wrong. You don't know. Anything is absolutely possible. And so I'm just worried about right now. Currently, for example, right now, I don't care what's happening tomorrow. I'm only doing right now, which I'm just making this. That's it. So all that is way later, like massively later. It doesn't really matter to me. So I'm not too concerned with it, so that's okay. But anyway, the next topic. So as of today of this recording, it's still May 11th, because it's only 9 p.m. right now. I went to the dentist to get a cavity redone today. And whenever I went there, I was terrified, because I am deathly terrified of the dentist and the doctors. Just healthcare in general. I don't like my body being tampered with. I don't know. I don't like it. And I also just don't like needles. I've literally passed out at not even the sight of a needle. For example, it was during COVID, like 2020. I got to say, probably August or something like that. I don't know. I was gonna go and take my permit test for a car, a permit test. Now, before I did that, they have to check my blood and stuff like that. And I forget the whole reason why, but point is, I had to go get my blood drawn. And while they're doing that, again, this is 3 so years ago, something like that. So I was 15, turning 16, something like that. So they also said oh, we should give you your hormonal shots and stuff like that, and whatever else. I forget what they were. I don't really care anyway. So the woman walks in and is like, hey, we can get your son 1 shot today, but the second one, we can do it now or later. And my mom was like, no, what? Just do it now. So on the same day, right there and then, 2 shots had to be given to me at the exact same time. So one woman was on my left side, and the other was on the right side. At the same time, I got 2 shots in the arms. One on one and one on the other, you know what I mean? Now, before they even showed me the shots, but before they walked out of the room, whenever they were asking the question of, you want to get both of them done today? My mom said, yeah. Just them saying, okay, we'll be back with both needles. The thought, the idea of a shot being in me, I was so intensely scared. I got immediately sick to the stomach right there and then. I felt green, I felt gray, I felt ill. I ran to the bathroom and puked and came back, laid there just feeling dead and drained because I just puked out my guts. And then they gave me these shots and I was like, okay guys, goodbye, I'll be back. So then I left. In years before that, so before COVID ever happened, I'd say 2018, something like that, I had to get my blood drawn because I have an iron deficiency that can get me hospitalized, which I've been taking my medicine. I'm on day 120, which is extremely good. So, yeah, I'm fine and healthy now. But back in the day, though, I was doing terrible. So anyway, so they had to draw my blood to make me a specific kind of medicine that's really specific towards me and what I need, the vitamins and stuff like that I'm missing. Because if you don't know, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat anything like meat. I don't get iron or anything like that, and certain vitamins I just don't get. And that's why it's so low for me, because I eat vegetables and some dairies. That's it. And so that's why I didn't do it in the first place. But anyway, so they draw my blood out, and it's not even from looking at my blood. I don't care. I can look at blood. It doesn't bother me. But I looked for a split second with a needle in my arm. that very second, I just, right there and then, just snap with a finger, boom, pass out. I wake up what feels like an hour later, but I guess I only passed it for like 2 minutes. But I just wake up in like a humongous cold sweat, like, I was like, Mom, what happened? She's like, you passed out. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, we're still here? Can we leave yet? Which, obviously, I got my blood drawn, I was fine, so I could leave in like a minute. She just had to talk to the doctor and whatnot. But yeah, needles scare me. I will pass out from a needle. They terrify me, for any matter of fact. I don't like sharp objects being near me for like a healthcare reason. So I had to go to the dentist, which I haven't gone there in like 3 years because of COVID and all that kind of stuff, so I just haven't gone there forever. And so whenever I found out that I had a cavity falling out, and then we do it again, I was like, oh no, I have to go back. Oh God. And so we went to the dentist. We sat there in the waiting room for 10 minutes every single time, even though there's nobody there, so I don't know what I have to wait for. So I'm sitting there for 10 minutes. At first I'm fine, I got music playing. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make this through. I was trying to think so hard, like, okay, the surgery itself, like, I call it surgery, it's not surgery, obviously, but I don't know what you call it, I don't know, I don't know, anyway. So I'm sitting there, like, I'm like, okay, waiting here's 10 minutes, walking out, that's like 5, so the actual process of getting it done, that's probably like 5 minutes at most, really. So I'm sitting there thinking sort of like, okay, it can't be long, there's no way. So I'm sitting there still waiting though, and I feel more, I just continuously feel sick as I'm waiting in the waiting room. I just get sick and sick and sick, just the longer I'm there. I walk out of the building, get a fresh breath of air, I walk back in. A minute later, a woman walks out, is there rains right here? I'm like, oh my God, no. God. So I walk back, and they're like, I was wearing a SpongeBob hoodie, like, hey, SpongeBob, there's a bunch of kids here. I'm like, yeah, I like SpongeBob, because they had like kids there early, that's why they said that. I was like, yeah, I love SpongeBob. I get sat back in the corner room, and then there's 2 women who, oh my God, they were nice. I've never seen them there before, so they're brand new to like the dentist work, I'm guessing. But anyway, these are 2 assistant dentists, and they're cool. But they were so nice. I'm gonna be honest, they were so nice to me. They were great. They were great. But anyway, so I was explaining to them how I'm deathly terrified of needles, and I'll pass out. I'm scared, and they were so comforting. They were like, okay, like, don't worry, like, we will tell you everything's happening, we won't lie to you, blah, 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 blah. Slowly told me, step by step, everything that's going on. And, okay, I'm gonna complain real quick, and this is on the same topic, same track, but the dentist who actually does the work, like, the drilling, the stuff like that, you know, the actual dude himself, right? I've had this guy since I was born. This guy won't age, he won't die. I don't know what it is, he looks the same. He doesn't look any different. I don't know. But anyway, whenever I had to go in to the dentist to like check out my tooth so they can give me a time to come back to get it filled, right? The first I went in there just to have him look at it, like, okay, here's what I found out, blah, 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 whatever, right? He was like, ooh, this cavity is real bad. Ooh, I'm like, oh no, that's not good. That's terrible. So yeah, this is like April the 19th, so I had to wait 3 weeks to go back, bruh. It made me so mad. Anyway, so today I went there. The 2 women were like, hey, you're here to get your cavity done. Shouldn't take like more than 5 minutes. I'm like, wait, hold on, 5 minutes only? Because usually it feels longer than that. I'm like, wait, is it like not bad? They said, oh no, they're not good. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, that's what they said. And they showed me the screen with my teeth on it and whatever. And they're like, yeah, you see all these blues? These are like the ones that already exist, blah, blah, blah. This red one right here, that means that's your cavity right there. I'm like, that looks really small. And they're like, yeah, your cavity's only like on the bare surface. I'm like, what? And they're like asking me what happened. And I told them the same thing. I was like, this dude's been lying to me. Because every time I go to the dentist, for any reason, if I've ever had a cavity before, the actual guy himself, he'd be like, oh, this is a real bad one. Oh, that's bad, right? But then it would take like 2 minutes. I'm like, what? So yeah, these women told me that he's basically been lying to me my entire life. Every time I go there, he always just gives me this heart attack news of it, how bad it is, and it's just never that bad. I hate him so much. And I told my mom that I'm gonna get a new dentist. I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna go somewhere else, and she said sure. So yeah, we're getting a different dentist that's actually like nicer and better at the job. Because I will say my dentist, the guy himself, he's kind of condescending. I don't like the way he is. His personality is just really... I don't like it, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. So I'm getting a new one. I'm switching it over. So that's good. But the women there, they were great. Hearts of gold. I love them. They did a good job. And again, it wasn't that bad. So the drilling process was only like 2 minutes. We got in and out, done, finished, I left. And then, of course, I had to starve to death for like 4 hours. I couldn't eat normally, so I had to wait. And then I can finally eat. I've been waiting 3 weeks to eat normally, and I finally can. It feels great. I ate so much today. It feels good to eat finally. At least normally, like I said. So, yeah, that's that. Wait, and then, of course, I got to skip school, so I didn't go to school today. And tomorrow's Friday, I have to go to school, which feels weird because today felt really, really long. Like, I thought today was like Saturday. It was that good of a day besides the dentist, of course. But no, I have school tomorrow, which is kind of upsetting. But luckily it's a Friday, so we shouldn't really be doing anything at all. And school's ending anyway soon, so there's not really any work that the teachers are giving out because the schools are almost over. And this upcoming Friday, not the one that's like, I'm gonna post this audio before then, but like the next Friday, right? So like a week later from now, that Friday, that's when our grades are due. So the next like 3 weeks, you can give me an assignment, I'm not gonna do it because my grade's already done. You can't tell me to do it. It doesn't matter no more. So yeah, grades are currently basically done and due, and I'm passing. I have like all A's. I have all A's right now, so I'm fine. So yeah, that's pretty neat, pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know what else to really talk about. I kind of just lost track. I forgot what all I did or did not talk about. I have no clue. Although I'm looking outside right now, it's dark out. It is currently 9:29 right now. And I'm really thinking about going outside right now for a walk. Because I usually go outside on nightly walks all the time. So what if I went for a walk or whatever and had like some outside ASMR or something like that? Maybe another day, maybe. Because I don't want to walk around and have you sit there and have to hear me go, so, here's what I... You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that. But, what else? I'm trying to think of more stories to tell you. Because I know for a fact, I have a bunch of stories. I can't think of what they are right now. Ooh, I mean, I have like songs I'm working on right now, if that's exciting at all. If you really care or not. But I have 2 songs I'm working on right now. They are really, really hard, heavy, like trap metal funk songs. So they're really good. I'm gonna be honest, they are extremely good. They're pretty good. They should be coming out some point during summer, so like June, maybe like 10th or something like that, you know, somewhere in June. They are really good, like extremely. They are bangers. They're probably the best songs I've made. Like, they're better than the rest of them I've made. These are like top notch. Like, the quality of the last song I made, which is Rainfall, these top that by like 100%. These songs are crazy. Only if you like trap metal, of course. If you don't like it, then you won't care that much. But these are good. My throat kind of hurts. I've been talking for so long. I don't really talk this much for this a long amount of time. Because I don't talk to people, to be honest. I'm getting distracted right now. I'm looking at Instagram. I'm looking at posts. Okay. Well, what else is there to talk about? I don't really know. I don't really have anything else to say much. Yeah, I don't really know what else to really say. I don't know. I mean, I've been playing video games recently. I haven't touched a video game in like 10 years. And I just recently, like last month, started playing games again. So, yeah, I'm getting back to gaming. So that's cool. I enjoy gaming now. What else is there? I'm gonna be honest. I think that's really it. I think that's all the stories I really had up my sleeve. at least for today, I think. I've talked about the big gist of stories that I have and everything. I mean, there's like small, little itty-bitty small stories, but those really don't concern anything. They're not important or long enough to talk about, really. They're just, I don't know, they don't really matter. I mean, you know what? I'll tell you about them. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Okay. Well, here's some little fun facts about me, I guess. In the past 3 years, I've been practicing and learning parkour. And in my town, there's a lot of like walls and stuff. I just like run up and vault over poles and stuff like that. So I've been doing that a lot recently, like tons of it. Cause like, if you look at my channel, I moved into a new house we finally bought 8 months ago now. Every day for the last 8 months, I go for a full-on sprint. Like, I listen to heavy music, I go for a run, like full-on sprint for like an hour or two every single day. And then on my run, I'll practice more parkour and free running and stuff like that. And then I'll come home from that run. I'll relax for a little bit, get my energy back and everything, drink water and everything like that. And then I'll do inside my home workouts as well. I will do about 200 pull-ups to about 100 to 200 push-ups, and then I have like this like arm curl band thing I can put between my door, kind of. It's hard to explain, but you're basically doing arm curls with a band, kind of, and like, you can intense the pressure, I guess. And I'll do like 100 or 200 of those. So I've been like extremely, unhumanly active, and so that's going very well too. I've been collecting knives. That's cool. I still have my Minecraft collection. That's neat. I've been cleaning my room as well every other day, make sure it's clean and organized and everything like that. Oh, this is new. This is super new. I don't know how many of you even got this far in the audio, but if you're here and you're still listening, I guess this will be a secret between you and I. Recently, I tried experimenting with my sexuality a little bit. Men are pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna say. I will admit, even though I made a video a while back of me taking an Am I Gay test, that is completely false now. I am definitely bisexual, for sure. I don't mind men or women that much. Either gender, I don't care. They're both cool. So, yeah, that's something super ultra new. So, yeah, there's that. Now, I will say, okay, this is kind of strange. So, I am very, very, extremely submissive. But, like, every here and there, I'll get, like, a bout of burst of energy to be, like, extremely dominant. So, here's the thing. I don't know if I should call myself a switch, but sub-leaning, or just completely submissive. Because, again, I don't feel dominant, like, at all. It's literally just, like, random bursts. And it's usually after I'm done doing workouts, like, extreme workout, It's only, like, after that. And I only feel that energy for, like, 20 minutes. And then after I chill out for a bit, it just goes away. So I don't know if I should just say I'm a switch or that's just its own thing. So yeah, I don't know. That's just random. I just thought of, I don't know, whatever. I've been recording for 58 minutes, 2 more left, and it's almost 59. So I'll just talk for 1 more minute just for my own satisfaction that it says 1 hour on the video when I post it. So I'm going to sit here and just breathe for a whole minute here, if you don't mind. This is going to be a long minute. I'm not even joking. I'm just going to sit here for like another minute or two. I just wanted to say 1 hour. That's all I want. I just wanted to say an hour long, that's all. So. We're at 34 right now. 35, 36. We're almost there. Alright, we're at 40, so that's good. So I guess I'll just say my outro now. So, I hope you enjoyed the audio. I hope you've learned about me and what I've been doing recently. Again, I apologize, I've been busy and stuff like that, but I'll get back to it soon. And there, 1 hour, there we go, we did it. Okay, so like I was saying though, I hope you enjoyed the audio, and hopefully I'll get a video idea made and out soon, so that you have something to watch. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully soon. Okay? Peace out, goodbye, and I love you.